Hello and welcome. Now in this video we are going to take a look on the string file as well as the color file. So if you probably guys know that in Android Studio there are more than one way to add text to your application, and we need to follow the best practices that it's recommended by the Android system or the Android documentation. Now guys, if you drag and drop a text view, let's drag it and drop it. Okay, here we have it. What I'm gonna do first of all, just increase the size a little bit for you. Let's make it 20 sp, maybe not. I'm gonna make it 40. So as you can see, we have this text view right here. Okay, so guys, if you search for the text property, here we have it. We can change it for anything that we want. Okay, so as you can see, it got changed. But actually this is it's not the best way, it's not the recommended way of adding text. Okay, now that's why the Android developer team or the Android Studio team has provide for us a file that we can include all the text that we need to use in our application, then we can refer to them. So what I'm gonna do, jump over to the values folder, expand it, and go inside your string.xml file. Double click it. So as you can see guys, we have this resource tag. Okay, we have this string. Now I'm gonna talk you a little bit. Okay, so if you want to add a new text to your application, okay, all what you need to do, I'm gonna add a comment here for you. It's just open a string tag like this. Okay, give it any name. Okay, close it like this, and I'm gonna add the closing tag. Okay, so the XML language work like this. Okay, open a tag, okay, and close it like this. Okay, and we have to provide the name because we want to refer it. So if you have one of your friends, okay, so if you want to call it, then you will call it by its name. So the same thing goes here. If we want to refer to any of these, we want to refer to them by using their names. Okay, and here you can add any text that you want to show, for example the title or anything. So as you can see, once you create the application, once it asks for the name, okay, the Android system will create a string tag for that name, for your application name. So for example, we want to add a title. I'm gonna open a string tag. Okay, we have a string. I'm gonna specify the name to be title. Okay, I'm gonna close it, add the value to it to be, let's say, Android. Okay, I'm gonna go back, selecting my text view, and search for the property text once again. Here we have it. So instead of writing like this, click on the three dots right here. Okay, and this window will show up for you, and we need to look for the title that we have just created. Okay, so give it a second to load all the text that you have. I do not know why it's take too much time. It shouldn't actually. Okay, I'm gonna close it and reopen it once again. Okay, I do not know why it's not respond for me. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for it. So as you can see, now it shows for us. So as you can see, we have a lot of text here, but you want to search for your own that you have created. And as you can see, we have this title. I'm gonna select it and hit OK. So as you can see, the text has been changed to Android using this file that we have created, and this is the best and practice that you should use with all your application. And you might be asking yourself, for example, if we had another text view, should we go ahead and create string and refer to it? Of course not. There are simple way like this. So I'm gonna selecting my second text view and search for the text property once again. Click on the three dots here, and here we have this button where it says add new resource. Click on it and click new string value, and first of all give it the name that you want to refer to it. So for example, disk for description. Okay, here you should add the value that you want to show it, the real text. Okay, for example, Android World is great. Okay, I'm gonna hit OK. So as you can see, we have it right here, and to prove that, let's increase the size a little bit, for example like this. So as you can see, Android World is great. So as you can see, this is the best and the recommended way of adding string and text to your files. Now let's go ahead and talk a little bit about colors. So when we talk about colors, we need to jump over to the values folder and looking for the colors.xml file. Double click to open it, and as you can see, we have the same thing. Okay, all we need to type is just type a color tag. Okay, give it any name, for example red, to refer to it later on. Click close it, and here between the opening and the closing we need to add the hex value for the red color. Okay, and you should get it from any website online, and I know it, so I'm gonna type it. So as you can see, we have it right here. Okay, now we can go back and to refer to it. So I'm gonna select my constructor layout, search for the property background. Here, instead of typing like this, I'm gonna click on 3 dots, and instead of going to drawable, I'm gonna close it and gonna go in color. Okay, we have this red color that we have just added. I'm gonna select it, hit OK, and as you can see, it's been changed for us. Going back to our XML color, we can add as much as we can from these. Okay, but just make sure that the names are different. For example, he type green, here type for example gray, black, white, so on and so forth. Okay, so this is also a great way of adding colors to your project. Okay, now guys, this lesson was about the best practices that you should follow when you create your Android applications. So thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and practice what we have learned so far, and see you in the next video.